You probably know the phrase, ideas have consequences. At the Colson Center, we like to add in chapter 2, which is bad ideas have victims. That's why truth matters. That's why you can't actually love without telling the truth. It's because our lies, when we do not honor the truth, it doesn't just live in some disembodied world of philosophy. It walks out into the real world of people, and people pay the price. In this session, after talking now throughout this course about why truth and love belong together, we're going to talk about how we can reach out to the victims of lies and how we can only love them by telling the truth. Katy Faust is going to kick us off by talking about one of the victims of the sexual revolution. In fact, I'd say the most consistent victim of the sexual revolution for decades now. And Katy's organization, Them Before Us, has done more to highlight the victimhood of kids at the expense of adult happiness. And so that's what she's going to talk about in the first session. And then DeGance, whose organization has led an initiative to empower churches to do something about marriage in their communities. Listen, we cannot actually tabulate the devastation of the breakdown of marriage in America. It's absolutely stunning, but the church can do something about it. In fact, I don't think anyone but the church can do something about it. And then Pastor Bob Fu, who's the winner of the 2020 Wilberforce Award for his remarkable work in bringing to light the plight of persecuted Christians in China. He's going to talk about not only why the lies of the communist regime there victimize Christians and people of faith and religious minorities, but how Christians there are loving even their persecutors by telling the truth. And don't forget and don't miss the bonus session. Students for Life founder and president Kristan Hawkins is going to talk about the victims of abortion. Now we know that unborn children are the victims of abortion, but there are a lot of other victims of abortion as well. And it's essential that we tell the truth about them. So that's where we're headed in this module. We're going to kick off now with Katy Faust.